Graduates, please be seated. Welcome parents and guests to the 2021 commencement program. Parents and guests are requested to remain in their seats during the commencement ceremony. Board of Education members and school personnel will remain after the ceremony should you desire additional pictures. The concert chorale will now perform It's for the Best, composed by Sikeston High School senior Jeremiah Fuller, followed by The Red and the Black.
Stay strong. Just one call, I'll be there. I'll be there. Miles away, I'll never stray. I'll always say I'll be there. Life can never separate the bond between two friends. If we stick it out, we'll be together in the end.
this time, we will have the reading of the senior poem and the speeches. Tamara McClinton will read Future Tense. Armani Hodges will read To More Life. And Aaron Birch will read Tradition.
Times will change. This chapter soon ends, but it's almost time that a new one begins. We will wear our caps one more time as we walk across the stage, and as we walk off, we will turn to our next page. This goal we've achieved after 18 long years, we can now walk away from, albeit our eyes wet with tears. Classrooms and playgrounds filled with childlike glee. We stand here and remember every lost memory. It's been a long ride. Now we can say that it's done. But this isn't the end, for we've only just begun. All of you who gave us your all, you had our backs through every rise and fall. But tomorrow we pack our childhoods away and prepare to leave our nest, journeying towards our futures, hoping for the best. And although this place has a spot in each and every heart, each of us has a new path to chart. Some of us are ready, some don't want to leave. But if we put in effort, it's not hard to believe that although this all seems new, soon we will be you. We are the class of 2021, born in 2002 and 3, and the future of your world will soon be our legacy.
Hi, everybody. First of all, I'd like to congratulate all of my classmates, every last one of you guys. What others here may not understand is that so many of you all worked tirelessly in and out of school to get to this point and walk this stage before me. And I'm not just talking academically. To those who had to get it for themselves and didn't have anyone to hold their hand the entire way, there is so much beauty in your perseverance. It is my privilege to walk this stage with such humble and strong-willed individuals. I am so proud of you guys. I also want to acknowledge all the faculty members and staff for investing and instilling some of the best life lessons and going above and beyond, especially with our homework, to educate us. And most importantly, I would like to thank Google, Mathway, and Quizlet for getting me to this point. Good evening, family, friends, alumni, and faculty. My name is Armani Hodges, Sikeston Senior High's 2020-2021 Student Body President. Since 2002, I have been a resident of this great little town and have had the privilege of meeting all these amazing students here in front of me today. I honestly didn't want the last word to my class be the old dream big, or never give up, or how we're about to be chewed up and spit out by adulthood and our lives are over. And I'm sure you guys don't want to hear about that. So it kind of took me hot. First of all, I just want to say that this wasn't like High School Musical whatsoever. If there are any younger spectators here today, it's nothing like the movies. I'm just going to let y'all know that now. But what I can say about high school is that these 4 years are definitely what you make. Whether your high school experience was good or bad, this doesn't set the tone for the rest of your life. Understand that the bad high school experience is not a bad life. Take advantage of these new beginnings and experiences and own them. Remember that everything that you have gone through within these past few years, you've grown through, especially this year. I want you all to know that you can rise up from anything and reinvent yourselves in an instant. You are not stuck. The things that you have experienced, the pain, the struggles, and stress, were all lessons and moments that you have learned from and held on to in order to become your best self right now. None of it was time wasted. It was time invested. Time that was invested towards you and you only. It was never a waste of time to put into yourself, no matter what it is. True prosperity begins with you, and as you move forward, it has no choice to begin to shine from inside out. Tonight, if you don't listen to anything else that I say, at least take this one thing with you. Evolve or remain. Maureen Williamson, author of Spiritual Leader, put it like this. Nothing binds you except your thoughts, nothing limits you except your fear, and nothing controls you except your belief. Every day we wake up and we're presented with this choice. If you choose to remain complacent with your life, you will only be handled the same trials, same challenges, and same situations until you learn from your mistake and finally choose to unleash your higher self. By choosing to evolve every day, you are giving yourself the chance to connect with your greatest strength and go beyond sights you've never seen before. You awaken a newfound love for yourself and simply because you are no longer settling for less than what you deserve. Because each and last one of you guys have the potential to be great no matter what you believe. Every day has its share, every moment has its opportunity. The only difference is, are you ready for it? Because like I said earlier, nothing binds you except you. You're your greatest competition and no one else. I challenge you all tomorrow to be greater than who you are today and continue that trend every day and keep moving forward. This isn't the end of the road, it's simply the beginning. Thank you, guys.
So personally, I had a really hard time writing this speech. How do you even begin to talk about the graduating class of 2021? A class so resilient and diverse that it's hard to talk about simply everyone. Now, everyone gathered here today has the basis of one thing. We all hold a tradition. This tradition is so bound in the roots that it all started when we were roaming around the rooms of kindergarten. On that day, we truly learned we are Sikeston. The colors define us, the red and the black, a tradition so set in the classes that has been around for over 100 years. Now, there are lots of traditions that all of us remember from Sikeston, from watching our baseball team win at Busch Stadium, to watching the cheerleading team go to state and win twice. And lastly, watching our basketball team win 26 district championships. We've seen it all. From trying not to jump into that lake outside of the band shell when it rains, except for that kid that did when we were sophomores, to making the full sprint across campus from math and science to G building. We truly have seen it all. For all it's worth, Sikeston still has a grass football field. We really are a school built on tradition. Now today, I will show you a piece from my personal high school experience that describes who we are as a class. In my own hand, I hold my class rank. Now, I know not everyone in the audience may be able to see it, but it still connects us. It might just be a chunk of steel with a stone in it that's been passed around through a few people, but upon the sides, it holds my own characteristic. This speech is not just about me, though. It's about us. So if you look upon the top of the ring, it tells us who we are. Sikeston High School's class of 2021. What about our mighty school jackets? Yet another school tradition that still stands amongst us every day. A powerful piece of red and black that blankly has our numbers engraved on its sleeve, 21. These jackets show us the weight of what we've done, especially when we put 40 pounds of medals on it every year. They flow throughout our campus and even march the streets in carnivals and parades. So most of these jackets are even pictured in our own school yearbook that was started in 1947. So even though we have lived throughout these traditions, let us not forget who we are, the graduating class of 2021. Let us stay gathered here in Sikeston for a very long time and even go on to make our own traditions together. These opportunities in this class's future are absolutely endless, and each of us have our own path, but let us gather here again as the traditional class of 2021. Thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Brittany Briers, and it is my absolute pleasure to introduce to you tonight our principal, Mr. Doyle No. Mr. No graduated from Sikeston High School in 1996. He then went on to Southeast Missouri State University, where he earned his bachelor's degree in the year 2000. He has taught in the classroom for 13 years, teaching world history, government, law, and economics. He spent 11 years coaching for the Sikeston Bulldogs soccer team, including 4 seasons of head coaching. He earned a master's degree in educational administration from Southeast Missouri State University in the year 2016, and then earned his specialist degree in educational administration from Southeast in 2017. On top of all of that, he will graduate with his doctorate in educational leadership in 2022. This is Mr. No's 5th year in high school administration and 2nd year as head principal for Sikeston Senior High. Mr. No has not only been selfless in serving those of us in Sikeston schools, but he has also been selfless by serving our country. He is a veteran of the United States Army National Guard. He served a 12-month tour in Iraq with the 1140th Engineering Battalion. He is the husband of Chris No with 6 children, Layton, Courtney, Briley, Kylie, Emma, and Ellie, and the owner of 2 dogs, Stella and Buddy. Luckily, I have not had to make many trips to his office the past few years except to get him to sign my scholarship applications and the time that I was late a couple weeks ago. Sorry about that, Mr. No, but hey, at least you can count on it never happening again. But on a more serious note, I truly want to thank Mr. No and every other part of Sikeston High School staff. This year has been anything but normal, and even though all of us graduates have been wrapped up in our own lives these last few weeks, trying to prepare for our big day, Mr. No and many others have worked several long days trying to make sure that this day would be special and memorable for us. Thank you all for working so hard, even when we may not see it. And ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Principal Doyle No.
Thank you, Brittany. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 120th commencement ceremony of Sikeston Senior High School. Tonight, we celebrate the accomplishments and the futures of this senior class whose journey began 12 long years ago. For these seniors, this ceremony is not the end, but instead an opportunity to pause and celebrate the successes of these young people as their journeys continue. Seated in front of me this evening, we have students who will attend colleges and universities all across the United States. We have students who will attend some of the most prestigious trade and technical schools in the country. We have students who have obtained certifications from our Career and Technology Center, which will allow them to move directly into a skilled trade career. We have students who will move directly into the workforce. And we have students who have made the decision to enter the armed forces and serve our great country. Above all else, we have a diverse group of students who have made this journey together and will always be known as the Sikeston Senior High School class of 2021. Tonight, it is my honor and privilege to recognize these seniors for their numerous academic and athletic achievements. I will recognize award winners in groups. However, these awards are listed individually by student in your program. The students that are being recognized have received one or more of the following awards and honors. The Laud graduation system is a way to recognize academic honors and graduates. It is based only on the cumulative weighted grade point average. Students graduating cum laude with a GPA between 3.75 and 3.99, please stand to be recognized. Students graduating magna cum laude with a GPA between 4.0 and 4.24, please stand to be recognized. Students graduating summa cum laude with a GPA of 4.25 and above, please stand to be recognized. A bronze cord is awarded to graduates who have completed 50 hours of volunteer community service. Graduates who have received a bronze cord, please stand to be recognized. A silver cord is awarded to graduates who have completed 75 hours of volunteer community service. Graduates who have received a silver cord, please stand to be recognized. A gold cord is awarded to graduates who have completed 100 hours of volunteer community service. Graduates who have received a gold cord, please stand to be recognized. The A+ award is given to graduates who attend a designated A+ school for 3 consecutive years, have a minimum 2.5 GPA on a 4.0 unweighted scale, have at least 95% attendance, maintain a good citizenship record, and perform at least 50 hours of unpaid tutoring. Graduates who have received the A+ award, please stand to be recognized. Athletic scholarships are awarded by colleges and universities to graduates who will be participating in athletics at the collegiate level or by local organizations in recognition of a student's outstanding contributions as a high school athlete. Graduates who have received an athletic scholarship, please stand to be recognized. Academic scholarships may be awarded by colleges, universities, or other organizations with qualifications which often include service, character, leadership, in addition to academic achievement. Graduates who have received an academic scholarship, please stand to be recognized. The Bright Flight Scholarship is awarded to seniors who have scored a 30 or higher on the ACT. Graduates who have received or qualified for a Bright Flight Scholarship, please stand to be recognized. Sikeston High School is blessed to have a Career and Technology Center as part of its campus under the leadership of Mr. Chad King. Students have the opportunity to learn valuable skills and trades during their time here, which they can take with them after high school. Several students receive certifications while attending classes through Sikeston Career and Technology Center. Graduates who have earned a designated certification through Sikeston Career and Technology Center, please stand to be recognized. The next awards to be presented this evening are the Salutatorian and Valedictorian. These titles are given to the top 2 students in each graduating class. This year's salutatorian is an exceptional student who earned a GPA of 4.4023 on a 4.0 weighted scale. This year's salutatorian is Miss Amelia Arndt. This year's valedictorian is also an exceptional student who earned a GPA of 4.4295 on a 4.0 weighted scale. This year's valedictorian is Miss Trinity Land. The final recognition this evening goes to a group of students who hold a special place in my heart. As a veteran of the United States military, I'm always extremely proud when we have students make the decision to serve in something much larger than themselves after graduation. Will the students who have chosen to serve our great country in the armed forces please stand to be recognized? Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the Sikeston High School class of 2021 is filled with young men and women who are ready to take on the world. We are blessed here at Sikeston High School with a diverse population consisting of individuals prepared to excel in numerous different areas. This year's senior class has distinguished themselves by being awarded over $3 million in scholarship money to use in various areas after high school. Congratulations once again to this outstanding class. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Tyler Gilmer, and tonight I have the pleasure of introducing Dr. Tony Robinson. Dr. Tony Robinson has been in education for over 25 years. He currently serves as superintendent of the Sikeston R6 School District. At Sikeston, Dr. Robinson has expanded Project Lead the Way from pre-K to 12th grade, implemented a literacy-focused program pre-K to 10th grade, introduced a school-based health clinic expanding mental health support for students and staff. During this career in education, he has served as a history teacher, assistant principal, director of secondary grades, and deputy superintendent of secondary grades. Dr. Robinson is focused on providing exceptional learning experiences for students, which prepares them for careers in college. He has implemented innovative programs and develops partnerships in schools and districts that provide students with rigorous learning experiences and real-world work experiences. Dr. Robinson has continually supported the students of Sikeston by attending many fine arts and sports events. He has shown great amount of compassion and care for students in his 2 years of Sikeston. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Tony Robinson.
Good evening, everyone. What an exceptional group of students we have. I just think we just need to give them another round of applause for everything that they've accomplished. It's amazing to be here to celebrate and honor them as they make that transition from graduate to alumni. We are excited to put them forth before the community and showcase them, because I said already, they are exceptional. So we want to take this time to continue to encourage, uplift them as they go and take that next phase in their lives. At this time, I want to recognize our Board of Education and deliver some thank yous. First, I just want to recognize our former Board President, Glenn Cantrell, for his leadership. And then I will introduce our new Board President, Mr. Aaron Boyce, our Vice President, Chad Blease, Rebecca Stewart, Board Member, Ben Alcorn, Matt Drake, Matt Tanner, and Renee Grimes, our Board of Education. Thank you. I would also like to thank our central office staff, Ms. Cheryl Essner, Dr. Kimberly Blissett, Shannon Hollyfield, Connie DeMint, Sarah Thompson, and my secretary, Carrie McDougall, and all the support staff at central office for their work in providing support and the necessary things for our students to get to this point tonight. Also want to thank all the building administrators and teachers and support staff throughout our district who've at some point in time have provided some key moment, some key assistance, some lesson to our students here tonight. We also want to appreciate and thank our maintenance staff for their work in getting set up tonight. Thank you for your hard work in making this a beautiful setting. And finally, we want to thank Mr. No, high school administrators, teachers, and support staff at the high school for leading, mentoring, guiding, and supporting our students these past 4 years. Thank you. Can we give all those people a round of applause, please? Parents, grandparents, guardians, loved ones, thank you for allowing us to educate your children. And thank you for supporting and encouraging them to this point in their lives. To the class of 2021, thank you for your perseverance, your heart, honesty, energy, and your spirit. You will no doubt take the lessons learned as a bulldog with you in your next phase of life, because you truly are part of something special. From a town that cares deeply about its students, its school, and its community. We want you to remember your time here as a launching point to greatness, to greater things in your life. So I want to leave you with just a few pieces of advice. First, embrace what makes you special. James Baldwin said, you have to decide who you are and force the world to deal with you, not its idea of you. So what drives you? What propels you for that dream, to that dream, and what makes you? You need to embrace it. Number two, be better than you were yesterday. If you failed, tomorrow is a new day. If you hurt someone or you said something wrong, do better tomorrow. If you ran from adversity or a difficult challenge in your life, face it with courage and strength the next day. Be better than you were yesterday. And third, ask for help and help others. When you don't know, when you've reached that point, that breaking point you feel where you can't go on anymore, or you just don't understand, ask for help. You never know how someone's advice and help may transform your life. No matter what you're doing in life, help people. Find a way to improve their lives, even if it's one life at a time. Take that time. So to recap, embrace what makes you special. Be better than you were yesterday, and ask for help and help others. I leave you with this final quote and challenge from James Baldwin. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. Class of 2021, congratulations.
Good evening. It is my honor and privilege to introduce Mr. Aaron Boyce, the president of the Sikeston R6 School Board of Education. Mr. Boyce is a 1992 graduate of Sikeston High School. He then graduated from Southeast Missouri State University in 1996, where he earned his Bachelor of Science degree in agribusiness. He was employed by Vexus Fiber in 2008, where he currently serves as the Director of Purchasing. Mr. Boyce and his wife Ray have been married for 22 years. They have 3 sons. Charlie is 19 years old and attends the University of Missouri. Their twins Campbell and Klein are 11 years old and they are students at the Sikeston 5th and 6th grade center. As a lifelong resident, Mr. Boyce has a deep adoration for the Sikeston community. He is a lifelong member of the First United Methodist Church. He has been an SHS Booster Club member and president, a Sikeston JC, a Vision Sikeston graduate, Regional Chamber of Commerce committee member, youth baseball coach, and Mr. Boyce is currently serving his 2nd term on the R6 school board. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Aaron Boyce.
Thank you, Jeremiah, for the kind introduction, and best of luck to you. Good evening, faculty, staff, friends, family, and most of all you, the Sikeston High School class of 2021. It's an honor to have the opportunity to stand in front of you tonight for a few minutes. While the reason we're here tonight is to celebrate the accomplishments of this graduating class, I would first like to recognize the hard work and the dedication that our administrators, teachers, faculty, and support staff demonstrated over this past school year. You were able to successfully teach and keep our students on track academically under unprecedented circumstances. Without that dedication, this school year wouldn't have been possible. It's a pleasure for me and this school board to be part of such an inspired and hardworking group of people. Thank you. In this journey known as life, there are many milestones that you will celebrate. Some are big, some are small. High school graduation is one of the big ones. I know you're dealing with a lot of emotions tonight. You're bubbling over with anticipation and excitement, while at the same time, you feel the weight of closing the book on this chapter of your life. I remember having those same feelings in this stadium 29 years ago. The high school experience and the great memories you've made during your time as a Bulldog are things you'll carry with you always. The friendship you made and the things you've learned in the Sikeston public school system will absolutely be with you forever. Whether you're going into college, trade school, the military, or going directly into the workforce, the accomplishment of what you're doing tonight is something that you worked hard for and you should be very, very proud of. I know your teachers, administrators, friends, and family are. Throughout this journey, you've learned so many things. How to read and write, how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. You learned about history and math and science. You learned how to weld and drive a forklift. You learned how to assemble an engine, how to cook for a large gathering, how to properly use video and audio equipment. You learned how the criminal justice system in America works and how to debate. You learned social skills and how to work as a team. All of these activities that the great teachers, coaches, and administrators put you through have no doubt prepared you for the life you're about to embark on. As you grow up, you'll have to figure out what makes you happy. Most likely, it'll take you more than 1 or 2 tries. Don't be afraid to branch out and take a chance on doing something different. And don't get too discouraged if the chance you took doesn't work out. You never know how something will work out unless you try. Chase what makes you happy. Now, hopefully, the majority of you will decide to come back to Sikeston to work and raise a family. Many of you are probably rolling your eyes at that thought, and you're 100% convinced that you're never coming back unless it's just a visit. But remember this, in order for our community to prosper, we must be able to attract and keep the kids who grew up here. The city of Sikeston and the surrounding area has a lot to offer. We're located on 2 major U.S. interstates. We have industrial parks on the north side and soon the south side of town. We have access to higher education right here in Sikeston. We have many good-paying job opportunities at places like Allen Wire and Do It Best, Orgill, Good Humor Briars, Birch Food, FedEx, BMU, Stewart Steel, numerous banks, and in another year or so, Carlisle Construction Materials, just to name a few. There are many jobs in town that offer great wages, health insurance, and many other great job benefits. We have fantastic medical facilities with Missouri Delta Medical Center, Ferguson Medical Group, St. Francis, and the SEMO Health Network. Thanks to the taxpayers, which you'll soon be, we have 1 new elementary school and 2 more new facilities on the way. We're also currently doing numerous upgrades on other facilities within our school district. Between the City Council, the Regional Chamber of Commerce, and the Sikeston Area Department of Economic Development, there are a lot of people in this town working very, very hard to foster economic growth, and the reason they're doing that is you. The young adults on this field tonight are a huge part of the future of our town. Tonight is a time of celebration and reflection. Look around you. Remember tonight. Remember this moment. I hope you look back on your time at Sikeston Public Schools as some of the best years of your life. On behalf of the Sikeston R6 School Board, I certify that all students receiving diplomas tonight have satisfied all the graduation requirements set forth by our school district. Congratulations and best of luck, class of 2021.
Ladies and gentlemen, during the presentation of diplomas, please be respectful with your applause. Ethan Abernathy. Gage Adams. Lawson Alcorn. Shaniqua Emerson. Ronnie Appleton. Derek Applewhite. Mia Arndt. Leroy Atkins, Jr. Jamelvion Banks. Rodtree Banks. Jessica Bearclough. Jackson Bell. DeAndre Bennett. Ian Blackburn. D. Blackman. Jaden Blissett. James Braden. Hold on, Joe. Joseph Branister. Chance Bratcher. Dasana Brown. Jaheim Brown. Brittany Briers. William Buckner. Aaron Birch. Noah Berger. Mariah Burns. Trenton Burney. Flossie Burton. Mykylan Buxton. Nicholas Carter. Ben Chittenden. Jaden Christian. Justin Church. Spencer Clay. Nicholas Cohen. Jacob Collins. Camden Coulter. Aiden Copeland. Dylan Costigan. Haley Crozier. Barrett Davis. Mason Davis. Thomas Davis. Alyssa DeLille. Trey Drake. Brianna Fly. Caroline Fodge. Eddie Foster. Garmika Foster. Adriana Franco. Katie Franklin. Jeremiah Fuller. Cannon Gaddis. Alante Gibbs. Tyler Gilmer. Thomas Gilmore. Antonio Gonzalez. Jesus Gonzalez. Kobe Goza. Olivia Grant. Caroline Grayson. Lucille Groner. Christopher Gutierrez. Emily Hairston. Demijah Hall. Deaja Hamilton. Cornisha Hampton. Tamira Hampton. Mara Hartzog. Devontae Henry. Rebecca Henry. Abigail Hensley. Chase Henson. Aaron Hicks. Alex Hicks. Caleb Hicks. Tamira Hill. Armani Hodges. Lydia Hotchkiss. Angel Hong. Colton Jackson. Jordan James. Addison James. Ashanique Johnson. Tamaya Johnson. Tyla Johnson. Takaya Jones. Caleb Jordan. Jamaica Joslin. Samantha Keller.
Congratulations.
Hunter Kennedy. Hudson Kirkendall. Jackson Kirkendall. Braden Laminack. Chloe Lancaster. Trinity Land. Daniel Lawrence.
I feel like I need to give you a hug, but I'll shake your hand right now.
Ashlyn Ledbetter. Noah Lowe. Abigail Lynch. Jada Marks. Justin Marks. Madeline Marshall. Brian Mays. Hallie McCain. Keith McCain. Tamara McClinton. Montez McClinton. Audra McMillan. Paige McWhirter. Kobe Meadows. Wyatt Meredith. Dominique Maharas. Trinity Maharas. Joseph Miles. Jaden Millen.
Is that you? I don't remember.
Ashanti Moore. Chelsea Moore. Madison Mothershead. Andreas Neighbors. Allison Nelson. Kiara Newsom. LaChara Nichols. Lindsay Norton. Saria Norton. Jaquavion Oglesby. Daniela Ortiz. Natalie Parker. Kara Parr. Michaela Phillips. Tylen Popes. Gabriel Porter. Rico Powell. Tayshawn Price Lane. Corey Pride II. Mackenzie Pullen. Aaliyah Randall. Tamia Randall. Zariah Randall. Adriana Rangel. Travion Ransom. Traciana Ransom. Jalen Richardson. Clara Riley. Deshaun Robinson. Devin Robinson. Henry Robinson. Hunter Rudisil. Caitlin Rudisil. Dakota Ryan. Paul Safford. Mason Sailors. Tobias Sanchez. Deja Sanders. Hayden Shear. Benjamin Schrumpf. Takaya Scott. Jared Self. Madeline Sherrod. Catherine Shimon. Ryan Skinner. Sierra Smith. Shane Smith. Julia Spurlock. Faith Staple. Tiana Stevens. Tyler Stokes. Tyler Stokes. Gavin Stoner. Anna Stout. Sandrea Strotter. Caitlin Sullivan. Lily Beth Sutton. Christiana Swan. John Tarter. Prince Tarver. Lauren Taylor. Raina Taylor. Nicholas Tidwell. Cassidy Tennant. Devin Tinsley. Denisha Turner. Clayton Ullman. Preston Ulmer. Bashan Upchurch. Christian Vaughn.
Congratulations.
Cameron Vasquez.
Congratulations.
Marissa Ventura. Hannah Vines. Rayshawn Watson. Ian Watkins. LaShawn Weekly. Lewis Weaver. Derisha Wells. Cecilia White. Caden White. Marcus White. Emily Whitehead. Kyle Williams. Mason Williams. Nehemiah Williams. Sierra Willems. Max Worth. Lane Rather. Kendra Wright. Lexus Yarbrough. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2021.